news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head on over to the drone newsosphere with Jeff Sills. See what's happening. What's going on there, buddy?
News has been all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, literally all over the place. We have, I guess, just a little bit of everything for everybody. So we'll start it off with LaPorte County Sheriff's Office, taking a look at the new technology for drones and robots that they're putting in place.
2 years ago, Jacob and another LaPorte County detective, Austin Howell, started flying drones for the sheriff's office, going through training to get FAA certified.
Just because you can answer the right questions on a test doesn't mean when you're out there flying in the real world you're going to know like what you're doing. We typically once a month will train. We like to do mock scenarios, and that's more realistic of what we're going to use.
Drone technology comes with a price tag, but Jacob and Austin tell me the investment is worth it.
If we have the ability to send in a drone and that essentially could save an officer's life, there's no question.
The dispatch center can just hit a button and send a drone directly out to a scene and get eyes on that scene prior to any first responders getting there.
Jacob and Austin tell me that the drones are a tool, not something to be used for the wrong intentions.
For us, it's always been to help people. If we're looking for someone, or if we can use it to document a scene, we're going to use it for that purpose.
We're not out recording properties, and we're not out spying on anyone or anything else.
The drone is such a useful tool for us, and being able to use the drone in the community that I grew up in is very rewarding. And I don't want people to be afraid of the drone, and just know that it's here to help.
Yeah, anytime they can send any kind of technology out instead of a real human person police officer,
Oh, yeah.
That's a good thing. And drones have saved the lives of police officers.
Yeah, we've had many stories on the news of drones that were used in hostage situations, etc., where the drone went in and was able to resolve it. My personal favorite was the guy that surrendered to the drone. That was great.
He laid down on the roof.
Yeah.
I remember that.
All right, so digging around the internet, I dug around, I found something new for you. Beta FPV has the Pavo 360 drone, and this is including the Insta360 technology. This is an FPV out-of-the-box drone with 360-degree camera. It weighs 55 grams, is a 6-volt, 27-volt compatible LiPo FPV battery drone. The video resolutions on it are 5760 by 2880 down to 3008 by 1504, with a maximum of 100 frames per second at the lowest rating.
Okay.
So it's an amazing little drone. Of course, it automatically has the 360 camera built into it, and it's a prepackaged drone, so you don't have to do any soldering or stuff like that. It's just straight out of the box, put it up in the air and fly it.
That is cool, man. I mean, I've got this one here. This is the X-Night, and you had to put the camera in here, and then when you land, it lands on the lens, so you have to land it on you have to land on a blanket or something soft. But the frame is called the X-Night, and so my buddy Chris, who and I'm gonna say helped me build it, but he built it. So yeah, because I'm lazy. But look what he did in the front here. Let me make my screen big. I've shown this to you before. Jason, you're too young to know what show this is, but I'm sure other people in there will know what show this is. Do you know what show that's from?
No.
Anyone? No? Bueller?
No.
Chat? No? Anybody?
Super Mario?
Well, it's called the X-Night, so I call it the X-Night Rider, and that is the front of the Knight Rider car, the Kit 1000 or whatever he was. Yeah. All right, I'm surprised that battery still works. That's been there for a
Never
while.
heard that song in my life, Ken. Thank you for opening my eyes and broadening my horizons.
Oh, there's this thing, Jason, called Nick at Night. You got to check it out.
I have seen the Wonder Years. Years and the Brady Bunch.
Okay, cool.
All right, so next in the news, the Drone Racing League decided that they needed to one-up it this year for the ultimate holiday gift for drone nerds. And you too can have this limited edition crib-inspired DRL flagship Race 4 quadcopter.
Stop it.
Yeah.
What? That's a mock-up. That's not a real thing.
This is what the bed's going to look like. And this wonderful bed is available to you for $25,000.
Okay, for that, it better fly my ass around the room when I get in it.
Wow, like to the bathroom and back and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I got to go to the bathroom. There, off we go. Wow.
But Ken,
Yeah,
think,
by the way.
think how many girlfriends you would get, Ken, if that was your bedroom.
Oh, I already get the ladies just by flashing my Part 107 ID, my card. You can hear the train. I know you can hear it. But yeah, I mean, you know, say I'm at a sports bar, you know, and you know, there's some good-looking ladies up at the bar, and they're already been talked to by some dudes. You know, they all look like you, right? So I just roll up, and I've had a T-shirt made of my certification, my Part 107 certification ID. I'm like, hey, ladies. So even with the fat down here, you know, they're not looking here. They're looking at the card. They're like, oh, you're a drone pilot? Oh, swoon, boom. Now I take them home and take them to the bed.
Well, for $25,000, you get that bed and the blades spin. So there
do
you
they?
go.
Hold on.
Blades spin.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they
blades
really?
Spin. All right.
All right.
So next in the news, for those of you that would like to have a drone and not have to spend a lot of money, there is a $24 do-it-yourself kit available by Circuit Scribe Drone Builder Kit. This is a $25 kit. Comes with all the pieces that you need. You build it, and you know, you draw out the circuits on the drone arms. And you can basically configure it straight out of the box. It uses the free CS Pilot app that works on Android and iOS phones, and that's how you can use it as a joystick. It has a 3-minute flight time with a 150-foot Wi-Fi connection.
You know what? That's actually might be a good thing for kids to learn how to put together and all that. If they're interested in building them and they're cheap, like schools could buy a bunch of those.
I was just going to say we do a lot with like high schools around here and stuff. Ken, what was that called again, Jeff? I'd love to write it down. I mean, that's
Circuit Scribe Drone.
Circuit Scribe Drone. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, that is kind of neat.
Like, yes, the flight time 3 minutes is stinky and everything else, but I mean, to teach the kids like these skills now, I mean, I think every 16-year-old kid should earn their Part 107. They're graduating high school with an FAA certificate, then they're learning how to do some circuitry and everything. I'm all about this sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. And you know, budgetary concerns are a big deal for all schools. So if they have a drone program and they can't get access to, you know, the expensive stuff, then get them some of these project drones. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, no, I mean, you go to a class and buy a bunch of these kits and have the kids build them in the class as part of a project. That would be a great thing. And of course, at the end of it, they get something that they can fly around the neighborhood, take to, you know, birthday party or whatever. And just, I mean, it'd be a great gift for just about anything. Yeah. And for the price, you know, even if you build it and crash it, just buy another one. It's $20. You know, so.
Right.
All right, so next in the news, we have yet another instance of a pilot reporting that they passed by a drone. Boeing 737 was flying into Stansted Airport, and it was flying from Menorca. It was a Jet 2 flight, and the pilot reported at 2,700 feet that he passed by a drone. The plane, of course, was safely able to land. The control tower reported or asked all of the other aircraft in the area to report if they saw anything, and they didn't.
That seems highly unlikely. Jason, you want to chime in on this?
Listen, you have to remember, before we started teaching Part 107 in drones, I had almost 20 years in manned aviation, flying little airplanes like that, big airplanes, all sorts of stuff. Especially if you're at 2,700 feet, they're landing, they're doing 200, 220 miles per hour. At this point, you can't make anything out. And Ken sent me the article earlier. It says we were within 6 feet of the drone. Nor can you measure distance so precisely when you're traveling that fast. Everything is. It could have been a white bird. Like you just.
Yeah. Would it have passed them going pretty fast? They just get a glimpse, right? Because it's not tracking them at all.
Ken, It could have been a glimpse. It could be the sun reflects off my wing in a funny way and something catches your eye. Like everything's happening. There's some interesting points too. I'll pull up the article here again. The closest near miss in UK history.
Oh, come
6 feet. Like this is, it's just, the way this article is written was a little frustrating to me as well. And the jet was able to land safely. They make it seem like this was a life or death kind of thing, and we can't even confirm it was a drone. At the very, very end, do they finally say that we were unable to determine the nature of the unknown object, despite the pilot called it a drone. Yet the headline runs as, drone almost kills, 200 people, basically.
They're trying to sensationalize it for purpose of journalism. What did people say if this happened pre-drone age? What would it have been? It would have been either a bird or
a bird strike,
or a UFO. Could have been a UFO.
Could have been UFO. Until someone has a video of like Jetman out of LA kind of stuff, I want to see it on video. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, with the stuff that's happened with Gatwick, the UK environment is overly sensitive to the whole drone thing. I mean, they lost millions of dollars shutting down that airport for as long as they did for something that they even then could not find actual evidence of. So, I mean, it's this knee-jerk reaction, and then on the pilot's part, I mean, I can understand he wants to report a near miss with something, but call it an unidentified object.
Here's the thing.
Here's
the thing that people may not realize. That everybody watching this stream right now knows the capabilities of today's drones, and so that's why we're like, it's not a drone, of course, it's a bird or whatever, But the general public, they just hear drone. They think predator drone. Okay, well they can fly. They liken that to like military stuff to commercial stuff. And they don't know that, like your Phantom 4 or whatever, can't fly at 2,000 whatever feet. So
yeah, I mean, I would love to see somebody try to fly a Phantom at 2,700 feet and be able to have any remote control over it.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is going to be one knucklehead watching this, and I'll get an email. Well, there was a guy in Dubai that flew Phantom 4 3,000 feet.
Yeah. There's always one guy, the guy in Russia that went out.
Yeah. Just save it. Just save it. Save it. All right. What's next in the news, Jeff?
No.
What?
This story.
What is it?
No.
What?
Ken?
What?
Please tell me you have a Bible there.
Sure. I always have a Bible handy.
You have a Bible there.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you put your hand on the Bible.
It is.
All right.
Oh,
put
my
your
other
hand up in the air.
That okay.
Put your other hand up in the air.
Right.
Wait,
I only have two hands.
Say,
yeah.
Say,
okay.
I swear.
I swear.
On the next story.
The next story.
I will not play the bird song. I will not play the Dottie song. I will not play any of those songs in any way, shape, or form for the next story. Swear on it.
You want me? Okay, I swear. Good?
Thank you.
All right. What you got?
Feel better now. So the next story is about a drone that has been designed by researchers, and it has a pair of bird-like legs that will allow it to grab a hold of branches as help it land like a peregrine falcon.
Oh dear. Okay.
The legs and feet were inspired by peregrine falcons. Just like birds, it has 2 legs that can move independently.
Wow.
Also, just like birds, this robot has a rigid leg structure and foot structure that's acting like the bones. It has motors, which act like the muscles, and it transmits forces through tendons. So once the robot hits the perch, the accelerometer in the foot lets the robot know that it's made impact and that it should initiate its balancing process. As the robot absorbs its kinetic energy, it then grasps the surface that the toes and claws wrap around to engage with surface features. And then the robot can use its balancing algorithm to balance itself over the top of the perch and remain stable.
Okay, there's no practical purpose for this, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
I've
but
seen so
when I
many
saw it, I
parts
was
that
like,
can
that
break.
is really cool.
Well, I
you
mean,
know?
this is a college project. That's what this is. I mean, it looks cool. Didn't we already have another drone that danced or something, or rode a skateboard or something?
Oh,
Stop putting
yeah,
legs
we
on
had-
things.
yeah.
Stop putting legs on things. But that was very bird-like, Jeff.
Yes, it is a very bird-like because you're using the peregrine falcon as a guide.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you this, that unfortunately for you, Jeff, this is not a Bible. This is the collective works of Edgar Allan Poe. And so that kind of negates the whole agreement that we had. And so...
Don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, that is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather. Don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather.
Yeah, Dottie! Jeff, you doing all right, bud?
good.
What you got? What are you drinking, Jeff? What are you doing, buddy?
Trust me, what I'm drinking, I don't have enough of. All right.
Okay. What's
So
next?
next in the news, Sony AirPeak. We talked about this drone in the past, the S1, and everybody made a big deal about it. It's going to be this amazing new drone, and it was going to be insanely expensive. But the good news is that it is now available for order.
Oh,
So
good.
you can go and order the AirPeak S1 drone. It's available for purchase.
And how much is it?
Let me see, the $9,000 range.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. And for $9,000, it will come with 2 pairs of propellers, a remote controller, 2 batteries, a battery charger, a third-party gimbal made specifically for the AirPeak S1. Oh, no, that's sold separately. Sorry.
You know what, though? It's cheaper than a Matrice. Isn't it?
True.
I mean, it really is. And the Tesla comes with it. Doesn't it?
Yeah, I see that. I don't
Yeah.
know if that was a Tesla or not, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
I mean,
that's cool. I'm glad that somebody else is giving DJI a run for their money. Hopefully it's a good thing. Now, I did
sure.
reach out to AirPeak, and I said, let me review that thing. And you know what I got back from them? I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got
They
nothing.
could at least set a vacation autoresponder or something to you.
Yeah, something like, sorry, we're out of the office. Or something. Right. Sorry, you're not a big enough YouTuber for us to give you one. You suck.
Well, if you have $9,000 burning a hole in your pocket and you want a drone that is completely new and unique, the AirPeak S1 now is available for purchase.
Now, wouldn't you, as a practical, clear-thinking person, wait for version 2.0 of this? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Unless you want to be on the cutting
I
edge of
always
stuff.
wait.
Okay. Let me know in the chat
Some
if you
people
would.
are early adopters, though. They love. Some people sit on Apple.com waiting for the new iPhone to come out like every single time. Like you have to always be ready.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the superior phone device, Ken. Sorry.
It's a general good idea to wait, especially with firmware updates. Wait for the beta testers, as I call them.
Funny story about that. And you were probably the same way, Ken. I wasn't an early adopter on the Hero 10. I waited, I don't know, how long has it been out for? I just got it 2 weeks ago, so maybe a month it's been out. It came with like a little sticky note in it that literally said, do not use this until you update it. It was like stuck over it, taped on it, like straight from the factory.
Oh.
Alerting me, don't do anything with this until you update it. So somebody, one of those early adopters, found some sort of firmware issue, and they just add this extra little sticker to tell everybody to update. So you are on to something there.
Quick aside about that, as I have the 10 here. Did you know, and maybe it's just me, but when you pull the battery out, I have a battery charger. I don't charge it in the camera. I have a separate charger over there that charges a couple batteries.
Yeah.
Right. When you pull the battery out, if it's out for a certain amount of time, then when you put the battery in, it's got to reset the clock and everything. It's got to sync.
Every time, Ken.
Yeah.
And here I am. I've got cameras all up on the airplane. I'm at 3,000 feet. I'm ready to make an M0A video. And I hit start, update date and time. I'm trying to manhandle an airplane and update the date and time. I just do January 1 on the 1st at 12
doesn't matter. Yeah,
1988.
1988, whatever. I just want to let me video this thing.
Just start recording. I'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, same thing here.
I don't
it's a pain
like
in my butt.
So, all right. Now that we vented, back to
All
the
right.
news.
Yeah, we're going back to the news.
Okay.
I'm over here, guys.
Right. Yeah,
You look so good. And you grew your beard out for us.
All right. So recently, in on one of the Java Islands in Indonesia, the Semeru volcano erupted, and we have some video of some of the aftermath of this that happened over the weekend. So far, 22 people have been killed, and 27 remain missing. Thousands have been displaced by this eruption.
Wow.
Wow, I was right.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it was a very violent eruption. Some of the videos that are out there that actually show the eruption are just, it's mind blowing when you watch it. You
It's
just
really
can't imagine.
devastating. But I don't know the situation of the country or everything, but would you build at the base of any volcano? Would you? Would you? I don't know. If you had a choice, maybe they don't have a choice. I don't know.
It's a pretty landscape.
It is. It's pretty,
Well,
man. That
but-
volcano, this sure is pretty. Let's put a house here. I don't know. I just think.
Yeah.
But
Some people like waterfront. Some people like, volcano front.
Yeah, some people
Well,
love
and
living in
also
Tornado
the-
Alley. Hey, let's live in Tornado Alley. I hate to laugh, but
the
you
ground
see
that's
these people all the
generated by-
time, and their trailer parks are all just, they're splinters. A reporter's up in their face. They're like, oh, "I'm sorry that happened to you. What are you gonna do? We're gonna rebuild." Didn't God just tell you to move? All right. Anyway, what's that? Oh, I'm being told that I have another eruption video. Only this one is a good eruption. Okay. All right. I'm being told by my producer that doesn't exist that we're going to roll that. Let's roll that good eruption. Oh, yeah. For those under 50, that is Eddie Van Halen playing Eruption.
How many copyright infringements do you get on this one video alone? Are you trying to set a new record? Or
Oh,
what?
11. But that's, you know what?
11.
You know how you get around that? You play the live version. You're welcome, YouTubers. That's how you do it. Yep. Back to you.
Pretty cool.
All right. So next in the news, we have a new technology that uses LiDAR that'll incorporate a quadcopter that is one of these drone-in-a-box video or drone-in-a-box drones, weatherproof docking, etc. But this drone is designed to go out and clean solar panels. It will clean it of dirt and debris. And so you can imagine these huge solar panel fields. It'd probably be very difficult to go out and clean all of those solar panels. So they have automated it using a drone.
It doesn't look...
What is it spraying?
Well, solar panel cleaning fluid, of course.
Of course, yeah. That's what
I mean, but
You know?
this looks like a mock-up. It doesn't look like it's actually doing it. Have they done this? Is this a thing yet? Is it happening, or is they just looking for...
Well, the drone
investors?
manufacturer is Aerobotics. That's an Israeli firm. The company is Solar Drone. That is the one that's they're collaborating with. And so I don't think it's available yet. I think it's something that's still in development.
I'm sorry, Jason. Of course, it's solar panel cleaning fluid. Hey, don't use the fence cleaning fluid on this, or the window cleaning fluid. You need that specific solar panel.
Can't do that. And the other part, El Smeg had put it in the chat. I was watching the chat. He mentioned, Ken, it is a drone in a box.
It is.
I get flashbacks. Your drone in a box song every now and then just pops in my head.
I think we shared.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, I think we shared that last week, actually. With my,
Did we?
Yeah, you missed it. With my boy band beard. There's so many drones in a box.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I think I was live for that one. I can't remember.
You were a part of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was on for that one.
Yep. That was our boy band special.
Yeah, that's right.
Next in the news, we're going to get an exclusive look at a new killer drone that's small enough to fit into a backpack.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't fire a missile, it is the missile. This is about the size of a toy drone I bought my 12-year-old a few years ago. The Switchblade can be carried into battle in a backpack and launched miles away from a threat. Once a target is identified, the Switchblade can find it and kill it in minutes. Launching. AeroVironment, the drone's manufacturer, showed us how an operator
starting our turn.
can put a Switchblade through the window of a truck. Onboard cameras capture the moment before impact. How far away was the Switchblade when it took that picture?
About 3 meters from the target.
At about $6,000 each, the Switchblade costs a fraction of the $150,000 Hellfire missiles fired from larger military drones. A new kind of weapon presenting a new kind of risk, both abroad and at home.
I don't know, but that kind of technology looks...
I want to stop you here real quick. I'm thinking about something here, Ken.
Yep.
$9,000 for a Sony drone, or $6,000 for a drone that I can use to piss off my neighbors.
Or
Switchblade.
Or it looked like a couple pair of tube socks would fit in there. You know, if you take out the bomb, you can put a third pair in there. You're good to go.
It could be like a T-shirt cannon at concerts, Ken.
Here, catch.
It's a good $6,000 investment right there. I'm telling you.
Oh man!
Wow. Well, is that going to be available on Amazon soon, or what, Jeff?
I would love for it to be available on Amazon.
That's going to be available. I'm checking. Yes, that's going to be available on Kablamazon. Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the veal. Good night. Kablamazon. All right.
All right. So next in the news, artisans in Woodstock, New Hampshire, each year build 20 million pound ice attractions called ice castles. And this year they decided that they were going to show off the ice castles using a drone.
Oh, that is cool. It's hard to tell scale though. How big are these things?
Well, they're harvesting and hand placing up to 10,000 icicles per day to build these things. And they are big enough for you to walk through. They have crawl spaces and slides and tunnels. The LED lights in them will change colors. It is set up sort of like a winter wonderland, and they have an Instagram page, and it's called the Mystic Forest Light Walk.
Okay.
So
hold on. My producer's talking to me in my ear again. I'm being told next year has been canceled because the crew that builds these ice castles have discovered women. Oh, that's a shame.
Wow.
How many more stories do I have? How many?
We got a couple more. We got to get
Jeff.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You can do it, buddy.
I'm working. The class isn't gone yet.
All right. Come on, man. Let's get through. We got to get Vic Moss on. He's waiting. Very important guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. So
all right. Go ahead. Yeah.
Home Depot has decided that they need to do an FPV fly-through.
Well, sure. Why not? I mean,
they released this recently, and it's the Home Depot's Santa Eye View, is what they call it.
Santa Eye View. I love the really well-organized ones. This looks like it's one of those, like everybody in the store is involved in it. But the pilot is very good as well. Imagine
really good.
The planning that goes into this. Oh, we'll just fly by that old lady's head and she'll ignore it. You know, and the sound design on this is very important as well to really sell it, you know. There's been so many of these, but I'm still...
This is one of the better ones, though. I mean, I love the one at the Mercedes Stadium is awesome, but this is pretty well done because very rarely are there people involved.
Oh, everybody in that store is involved in this.
I know they're all involved, but they're all orchestrated and told to walk to this spot.
Yeah,
don't go past this
look at this
spot,
guy.
Hold the wreath right there.
Yeah, this is
it's well orchestrated.
Yeah, people watching this going, oh, I could do that. I'll go down to Lowe's and do it. This is...
No, please don't do that.
Yeah. This is a massive, massive effort. And it probably takes...
this isn't just some guy who showed up in the parking lot and said, hey, I can fly my drone through your store today if you want.
No, and what we're not hearing is people on the radio, people on a bullhorn yelling, here it comes, you know, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
And try to get a young kid to ignore a drone. That was well done.
Yeah.
Good job, little kid. Because that was a risk right there. You know, we got a 5-year-old. All right, 5-year-old, you're gonna ruin our entire production. Just ignore the drone. What? You mean the brightly colored flying thing? Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Well, and the other thing is that this is one of the first times that we've seen a major retailer do something like this. I mean, we've had the ones that were done by groups that would get, say, a bowling alley or someplace to agree to let them to fly through. But this is Home Depot. This is a major national retailer who knows that this type of an advertising gimmick
Right.
is something that will attract attention.
And you know what?
And was willing to jump through the liability hoops and the legality hoops and everything else.
Right, because they had to run that up
the
they had to run that up the corporate
way
ladder.
up the ladder.
And so that
Yeah.
to me just says that Home Depot is way cooler than Lowe's.
Well, at the same time, Matt Bagwell just put in the chat, he's never seen so many people working at Home Depot at one time.
That is true.
Oh,
that is
dang,
so
yeah,
true. That is so true.
Have it in there.
Yeah,
there you
try
go.
to find an orange vest when you're looking for some 10-penny nails
Yeah.
or whatever. Right.
Exactly.
All right, Jim.
All right, so next, Ken, this story is made for you. It was sculpted for you. This came from one of our viewers who I have on Facebook, and he shared this with me and said that Ken needed to see this because Ken has such a high anticipation for delivery drones.
Oh,
So in Russia,
yeah.
the Yandex delivery drones are ground-based delivery drones. You can tell that they're doing a great job in the snow.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see these little things. Oh, dear. Oh, it appears that they're stuck. Oh, they're trying to get through the snow.
They can't move.
Nobody thought to put little chains on them?
Or possibly clear the path, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, here's about a dozen of them that will never reach their.
Oh, that's
Wow,
awesome.
and your package just says out for delivery all day. You're just refreshing. You're refreshing that browser all day and nothing.
I wish I'll redo this video and give them little voices, you know, like, hey, get out of my way. Hey, I'm stuck over here. All right. That is so. It's so cute. It's
are kinda
cute
cute,
and
aren't they?
yeah, they look like little mini
They need
trucks.
some drone eyes. That's what they need.
They definitely need that, and they need somebody to give them a nudge. You know, just get out there. Can you imagine
so-
back at headquarters? Little drones are stuck in snow. What do we do? I don't know. Let's send out more of them. Yes, we already have like 5 or 6 of them stuck. Let's send out more. We have a big group of stuck little drones. It'd be fun. Okay, now all of our little drone cars are stuck. What we do? Vodka.
That was a good Russian impersonation.
Thank you. Well, yeah, Russian accent. I'm good at that.
All right, so last in the news, and this one I've saved for last because this is insane. It's unbelievable. It is incredible.
Yeah.
I had to watch this about 5 different times. Sunset Sweden is a YouTube channel who posted this video of a drone, and this is the La Palma video. We've talked about La Palma I don't know how many times, but this drone touches the lava and survives.
And this is what, a Mini 2?
I believe we'll have to look at
It's a Mini 1 or
video
Mini
when it
2.
comes back, but it looks like it's a Mini 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
But look at the whole mountain is in fuego. It's erupting up at top. There's magma.
Wow.
I mean, why would you? I guess if you're gonna risk a drone, if you're gonna risk losing a drone, you want to lose like a $400 one. But look, I wouldn't get this close.
But how do you get the footage back? You know.
Well, here's
Well,
the
hold on.
problem.
Yeah.
The camera stopped working, or he lost signal,
Oh, and it tried to land on the lava.
and it tried to
Look
land.
at this. Oh my
Stop
God! Can
it.
you imagine? Look at
Stop
this.
it.
He's in the lava. It's freaking insane.
So
you know
he-
how hot that is?
So this wasn't on purpose. This part's not on purpose.
No, this is not on purpose.
No, the drone is trying to find a place to land.
He thought
On
the drone was
lava.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought it was gone, and when he got signal back, that was what blew his mind.
And look, he got it back. Look at this. And the props. I'm surprised the props are
No
the first thing to
way.
go. Look at that.
No way.
That is insane. The props, and that is a 2, I think. Wow.
Yeah, Sunset Sweden is
Wow.
a YouTube channel. He deserves all the credit in the world for giving us probably one of the greatest La Palma videos yet. That is absolutely
That might be
insane.
one of the best of 2021. I've seen a lot. Like,
Yeah. He only has about 1,000 subscribers. He deserves a lot more. There's a link in the description to the full video. I did edit it
Wow.
down a little bit, but Yeah, thank him for sharing, or allowing us
And
to
yeah,
share.
and that drone has a name. The drone is called Little Falcon. So
Well, it was
props out to Little Falcon.
It
for
was
making
it was all it was
belongs in a museum.
It was all
That's where Little
Falcon melted
belongs.
up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hope he saves that drone and holds on to it forever.
Yeah, because you can
It's an
send that
amazing
in to DJI Care and Refresh, but I wouldn't. I'd just
Don't
keep
you
it.
dare.
Just mount that thing.
I will buy him a new drone, and he sends
Yeah.
that to me. I'll put it in the museum.
Yeah,
It is cool.
in the Jeffsonian. Yeah, don't be Falcon crazy.
Jeffsonian.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Jeff. Well, thanks for that wonderful news report as always.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
This video lovingly sponsored by RemotePilot101.com. If you are serious about making money with your drone, whether it be photography or FPV, well, then you're going to need from the FAA a 14 CFR Part 107 certification. And the best place to study for that certification is RemotePilot101.com. Jason Shepard is a pilot and author of 8 best-selling aviation flight training books. And yes, taking tests suck, especially government tests. But Jason breaks it down into 10 easy lessons into little digestible pieces that even someone like me can learn from. And if I can do it, you can do it, by golly. Each lesson is streamlined. There's no fluff. Everything you need to know for the test and nothing more. Plus, it's regularly updated, so if something new comes out, a new regulation, or the FAA just has a mood swing, Jason will let you know about it. Get the knowledge, become a Part 107 certified drone operator. There's never been a better time to get certified, so get the smarts you need to pass that test at RemotePilot101.com. Use Heron 18 to get 30% off. That knocks the price down to $104. Look at that! Boom! Magic time! You wouldn't drive without a driver's license. Don't fly without a UAS license. RemotePilot101.com.